Hey viewers, how are you doing? What's up? So, as I always say, and I hope I will continue saying this another day, another slide. Yes, this topic is something really important. I know this is vital. I know you people are waiting for this. But to be very frank, dear viewers, this is for the intermediate to advanced learning English users, okay? Like somebody who's just a beginning with their English learning, this slide might sound a little difficult to you, but no worries at all. In the next slide, I will be sharing with with English beginners learning language, something which will help you. Okay, fine. So now, when I'm talking about introduce yourself in English with ease in this particular slide, I'm saying, see, when you're going for some kind of interview or meeting somebody, may it be any kind of conversation, official conversation I'm talking about. When you're going, people don't hear you first. They see you first, okay? So the impressions, what I've already told you about in my previous slide, to maintain a good hygienic body, the way you wear your clothes should be neat, tidy, the way you stand, walk and talk to people while standing, it is very important, the way you sit. So these you must have practiced a little bit. Now this is the show time, okay? So when you're going to meet somebody in any official format, like any kind of official format, so always be dressed up neatly, the way you walk. Before entering into the room, just knock once, take permission to move in. Before sitting also, just take permission, say thank you. Once you sit, immediately thank for the opportunity that this person is giving you, either to talk in any kind of conversation, but at least say be grateful for the opportunity, okay? While doing this, you should look into the eyes of the person. And see, when I'm saying look into the eyes does not mean staring somebody, okay? And you know what is the difference between looking at somebody and we stare to somebody, okay? So keep a little bit of smile on your face, greet people, wish people like whatever the timing is accordingly. Then this helps you to make your first impression, okay? Now, when conversation depends who is the audience, yes, the conversation depends on who the audience is. It is between like something going on in the school or colleges, something going at on like at workplaces, something which is going on in any other society functions, or any other functions like banks or any other places where seniors juniors are communicating to themselves. Then places where we are having colleague conversation, or in some kind of religious places, in community places, okay? So these are the conversations that depends exactly who the audience is, who is listening to and who we have to reply to, okay? Now, whenever you're like this is particularly for, I'm talking about the interview process. When you're sitting down for any kind of interview and they tell you to talk about yourself, please don't say that myself, Miss so and so. Okay? No. Say my, don't say myself, or don't say Miss or Mr. or Mrs. when you're introducing yourself. Directly start, I am Kirti Soni. I have done my qualification, I've done my graduation, I've done my post graduation from so and so university, and you can start like that way, okay? Start with your most recent position and work experience. Yes, this is very important whenever you're talking about yourself. After introducing your name, your education qualification, you can start with very recent job of yours, okay? Like where are you exactly working? what are the projects you're doing, how many projects you have taken care of, under whom, how was the experience. You can share all these things, okay? Talk more about team or group work. Never talk about like, I have done this, I am doing this, I will do this, I am taking care of this. No. As a group, we work for this. As a team, we are working for this. I am a person who can work well with team, well, go well with team, well with work, I mean, like working in group or something like that. This is very important when when we are going for any kind of interviews. Sound very enthusiastic, like, thank you. Even I have received in my comment section that I am very enthusiastic when I'm taking these slide sessions. Okay, yes, I am very, very excited with you viewers. Now, talk and communicate with correct numbers of your achievement. It sounds authentic. As I told you, like if you have won awards, exactly when you have won these awards, for what reason, then what exactly you got, whom, like who gave you this award, how many projects you have worked with, what was the name of the project, who was heading the project, when did you finish it, when did you begin it. If you tell these things, it sounds very authentic, and it is counted. Actually, it is counted way too much. Share live or self example if required. Like if you have share examples if required means, I have started with a position of working with 3 team members, but now I'm working with 12 members in a group. So this is talking about self experiences, sharing live examples, like from where you have come up to which position. Okay, so this is something live. This is what I'm talking about when I'm saying share live or self examples if required. Like I was working for a small like city of this for my branch office. Then I was shifted from this branch to this branch to this branch. Now I'm working for this branch. So this is something, your life journey, from where you have started and where you've reached with. Once you've finished about all your education and your professional experiences, talk about your native city, family, mainly your interest and hobbies. Okay, so this will complete about your biodata or your resume when somebody asks you to talk about yourself. Okay, when you're talking about myself, you start with your name, your education qualification, your work experience, your professional details, your job experiences, your personal experiences in the job, your like awards, whatever you have won, which projects you have handled, with whom you are working. Then coming down to your native city, your family, especially how many siblings you are, what are they doing exactly, then your hobbies and interests. You can end up this way. Okay. Now, then wait for the person in front to ask if they require any other details. Still, if somebody is like asking for any other details, you can still answer them. Or among whatever you have shared, if they have any questions related to that, so the person in front will definitely ask you about this. Okay. End the conversation again with proper appreciation note for the opportunity. So once you're done with the interview, it completely depends which round you are into. The first round, the second round, the third round, with like on the verge of finalization on all these things. So it completely depends on what kind of interview you're having. But when you're leaving the room, just thank once again, whatever, however the interview was. Just thanks once again for the opportunity, smile and greet, and then leave. Okay. So this session of introducing yourself in English with ease might be a little difficult, but if you frame down, if you pen down this properly, if you practice this, it will definitely be very helpful to you. Do let me know if you have any other queries in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe and like. All the best. Thank you.